Hey friends, I hope you're having a great Saturday. Thanks to everybody for joining me here again. I've been working all morning to figure out what I need to work on most and what my resolutions are going to be to help me get there. And I'll show you what I have so far on day 17 of our 2023 resolution countdown. I wanted to give up on this today. It seemed way overly daunting, and I'm tired from yesterday, and I didn't feel like I had any clue, and I've spent all morning dealing with the broken heater, but it really only took me about an hour to sit down and hash this all out. I'm feeling a little excited now, like I have a solid plan and a good schedule for next year that's sustainable. So I started with looking at my lists and what I circled from yesterday. On several different days, I wrote something about improving my communication, responding to emails better, replying to comments and messages in a timely manner like an adult. And about my anxiety surrounding those things. So I thought about some different ways I could make that happen and what was currently holding me back. I realized I'm getting too many notifications on my phone, and it's just confusing and overwhelming me. I see an email when I'm like standing in line at the store, but I can't respond because, I'm doing stuff, but I start thinking about it, and then part of my brain thinks it's done and kind of lets it go when I still haven't actually responded to the actual email. So what can I do to give myself this opportunity to be better at replying and to take away like this associated anxiety I'm feeling? So I decided that I'm going to schedule a daily office hour every day but Saturdays, where I will spend up to an hour answering my emails, replying to Facebook and Instagram and YouTube messages, and updating my website. And besides that hour, I am not going to check my email. Nobody emails in an emergency. I will just sit down at the computer where I can type and not frustrate myself trying to type emails on my phone, and I will be calm about it. It's going to be great. That's my first one. And so my second one is that I need to go take a walk every day. I've done really well in going to the gym twice a week. I lift weights, I walk about 30 minutes, I stretch, try to do a handstand. But I'm really inconsistent the rest of the week with going out for a walk, especially when it's cold out. So I'm going to schedule a 30 to 60 minute walk every day. If the weather's too cold to walk outside, I can go to the gym. If the weather is too bad to go to the gym, then I get a day off. And we really don't have too many of those, really. I almost didn't make a third resolution because honestly, one is enough. But this is one that I saw kind of in a dream last week, and it's not really all that much work, but is admittedly kind of silly and more than a little embarrassing. So when I was a little kid, there was a lot of this religious-based art and posters in my room, which in themselves weren't bad, but they were super confusing messages to me as a child. Things that basically inferred that God preferred little girls who don't talk too much and who don't demand attention of others and who don't ask too many questions. And, they weren't there to punish me. They thought they were protecting me from hell itself, teaching me how to be worthy of heaven. But it honestly just fucked me up a little bit. And in my dream, I had torn these posters down and re-glued them together and changed the messages to things that I really needed to hear. And I'm not going to be all that dramatic about it, but I do think I could use more physical reminders of positive messages. So I decided I'm going to make some art for my own space that no one else will see with messages that I need to hear now. And I'm not exactly sure what they all are yet or what I'm expecting of myself here, and that makes for a bad resolution, honestly. I still need to work on how to make this into a real resolution. I'm going to spend 1 hour each Thursday to create said art. That's an actionable resolution. That gives me space and time to make it happen and an expectation that I can achieve. I also spent some time looking at my weekly schedule for the year. When do I go to the studio? When am I live streaming? When do I go to the gym? What chores do I do on which days? And then I added my resolutions to my schedule. And I filled out the whole first week of January with my planner so I could see it all. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, this is nuts. So, I'm crazy, I do admit. So my planner looks like this is 1 week. So this is my first week of January right now. And I have put in like when do I go to all these places, and what I'm expecting for YouTube videos and things to come out. And when I looked at it now, I was like, it made me see that some days I was expecting too much. So I moved things around a little bit to try to keep a better balance. Again, I could see the whole week at a glance here. So that's my crazy schedule. I feel like I'm going to have so much more time each day once I'm done with these daily videos. I'm definitely not planning to continue to do videos once a day ever again. But I do think I'd like to make space for a check-in each week to talk about like how we're doing. Maybe on Tuesday evenings is what I have right now. And would you be interested in showing up for that? Would that be helpful for you to have like a community to help you support goals, and just chat? Let me know what you think about that. And again, for my planner, because I say I filled this out, but I'm not sure. I write everything in these erasable pens so that I can move things around and make it still look pretty. That's how crazy I am. But that's a little hint if you're also extra like me. Also, let me know if you're having problems defining your resolutions today. Just pick one. Honestly, one well-defined resolution is the best thing. It doesn't have to be gigantic. It's not about climbing Everest, but about making some small changes that will have a large impact over time. If I can feel less anxiety about replying to emails and look like less of a jerk, then that will make my life better. If I can walk more regularly, I will feel better mentally, my physical health will improve, and my body will look better. If I create positive art, I will start to believe it. None of these are earth-shattering, world-changing resolutions, but they will change my world if I'm successful at them. We'll spend the next 2 weeks working on ways to integrate our resolutions into our life. Some resolutions need more planning than others, but all of them need some time to get into your head and really worm their way in there so you can build up the confidence in yourself to succeed. And I know you can do it. Today, just define your resolutions as best you can for now. Then set them aside, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk about it again tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Take care, friends.